Welcome to the Shark Den, baby. We are here in sunny San Diego in my Candyland. This is my adult playground slash job. Starting off with Jaws. Trophy truck, Volkswagen bug body, big components, big shocks, a lot of travel, a lot of horsepower, and scares me every time I drive it. This is my personal life savings account wrapped up into a heap of metal. So if I damage this, I'm screwed. However, we have the second one that we have just finished for a customer, Jesse. These are two peas in a pod. They're exactly the same. Everything but the colorways. I have the White Angel Majestic TT Bug, and he has the dark colored chassis with red accents, so it's kind of like yin and yang. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Under this cover is the new Mako Shark. This car has debuted one race so far, and she won 11. Dirt's still falling off her, god dang. I'll show you guys a new project that we're working on. This is a Polaris Pro R platform that Doug Matag built the chassis on for us. You basically start with the main structure, your bulkhead, your diff, everything for the front suspension pivots. You have two main rails that run down your rear motor mounts, and your diff mount is basically all that's left of a stock platform. From there, Doug Matag built the chassis, and I'm doing all the tab work to save me a bunch of money. It's got a fuel cell directly in the center, Willwood brakes. We're gonna put King shocks on it with Eibach springs and the whole 9 yards. We'll show you guys Kevin's build, old F-150. It's a big old girl. It's a heavy beast. It's got his beam kit on it, his rear four-link setup, big cambered housing. This is going to be a big marshmallow for him and his family to enjoy. We got more. Come on. What are you guys crushing on?
A little bit of everything. We got stuff going on Cole's truck today. We're going to put his hubs on that thing. We got an F-150 over here. We're doing a back half on. We're kind of tinkering on that a little bit here.
Check this out. This is a center-mounted Chevy C10. This thing's rad.
Whoa!
All the travel, baby.
It'll make that noise when you're jumping too. Whoa!
I love it. This is our homie Cole's truck that has been a project. How long's Cole been trying to build this thing for?
Ballpark, 6 years.
It's a process. You got to collect a lot of parts and dump, like I said, your life savings account into one of these.
Stuff going on, you know. It's a little, I don't know, got a little out of hand, but we're here.
Another Ranger Danger these dudes are working on. Actually, two more Ranger Dangers.
We put a full floater in this thing. He's got some new shocks. Alan's over there clocking the shocks in order to get those to seat right on the truck and function well.
Yep.
And yeah, this thing's about to be out of here today. We're putting injectors in it, and it's off to the dyno.
So here at the Shark Den, I have my little layer. Garrett's got his section. Kevin's got his section to make it feasible for all of us and cost effective. And we all share tools and equipment because it's expensive to outfit a shop. So together, we are stronger.
It's a pretty rare deal too. We got 3 of us kind of combination going on here, and we all mesh together super well. At least I think. I mean, you might think I'm a pain in the butt, but
these guys bring a lot of here. I'm like, what is this? Next thing you know, there's 50 things here, and it's like, this is all awesome.
Yeah,
but
so we keep the ball rolling.
It's pretty rad. This is a bunch of fab area, some prep. Then this is more of like a initial fab. So we got our fixture table over here that Jaws was built on. This was centered originally, all squared out to where we built Jaws right here off of this fixture table. A bunch of the fixtures are still underneath it. This is the OG Slug Shark. This is probably the most iconic Class 11 to date. It's won a lot of races in the last 4.5 years. This is kind of in the corner. This is a messy girl. You know, water, rust. We put solution in it, but it's been going strong for about 5.5 years now. Only had to replace a couple sensors. So this makes life a lot easier. You can take things, draw them in CAD, and then cut them out. To give you an example, here's a piece of chromoly that we've got from IMS. So this thing basically just butters them up quick and easy. I'd love to have a laser or a water jet because the finish is a little bit better, but for the most part, it takes a little bit of cleanup. It's cost effective, and you can make things on the fly. Upstairs, there's a mezzanine. There's Kevin's office. It's our office actually, but I'm never up there. I'm always turning wrenches. So it's kind of storage, but you guys want to check out the garage? There's more. But wait, there's more. You know that infomercial? But wait, there's more. We're on about 2.5 acres, so that means there's a lot of weed whacking, a lot of weed pulling to do around here. But it's good. It's a blessing. This is Garrett's Ford Raptor. Pretty freaking sweet. He just got this and did a bunch of mods to it. Kevin's Ford F-150, that's kind of pimped out. We'll start with the toter home. Toter home's rad. It'll tow a house, and it'll tow all your vehicles if you got a big enough trailer. So that usually tows behind the wedge. We got ramps. We've jumped a lot of things. Check out Urban Assault 3. You'll see us jumping over a cop car in Tijuana. Death boat. It's named the Death Boat because every time you take that thing out, you feel like you're gonna die. Like death is around every corner in that thing. I swear, if you haven't seen videos of us doing things in like the Salmon or the Snake River or mini boat mafia stuff, Havasu Assault, it's crazy. Yeah, she's hit a lot of things. Deathscapes, because it's like escaping death. So I call those deathscapes. There's several of them all under the bottom and everywhere on that thing. There's a signature beef jerky that he wanted to do with this. Sweet and shreddy honey pepper, Fern's barbecue. I eat it for breakfast all the time. It's amazing. This right here is Megalodon. Rear engine buggy, high horsepower, LS, Magnuson supercharged. This is the same power plant that's in Jaws. It just has a different blower on it. It's got the 2300 Magnuson versus the 2650. Just because of the packaging and kind of the rear engine cage, we're able to squeeze this one in there with only a 6-rib belt versus a dual belt setup in Jaws. You can't see where you're going when you're looking up at the sky, just praying to Jesus, like, don't hit nothing. Polaris Pro R, this is our pre-runner. Before a race, we'll go out and pre-run with this thing. Get all of our notes. It's comfortable, it's easy, and it's capable. These things are off the showroom floor impressive. I mean, with how fast they go, how much travel they have, how much you can beat on them without too much maintenance. I mean, obviously you have to maintain anything and everything, but this is a very consistent steed in the stable. Had many good fun adventures with our friends that have these, where we're out wheeling and camping and just exploring. They make it easy and comfortable. Yeah, so a weapon of choice. This is the compound, this is the daily. This is the shop tour, the property tour. And in the front, we have also a full acre pit bike track. Unfortunately, it is grown over by weeds, and my weed whacker happens to be taunting me on my flatbed trailer over there. It's a beautiful day, so we're gonna save that for another day.